Hello everyone, welcome back to Math with Amala. This part deals with exercise number 5.4 of grade 6 chapter number 5, understanding elementary shapes. Question number 1, what is the measure of a right angle? It is 90 degree and a straight angle it is 180 degree. Say true or false. The measure of an acute angle is less than 90 degree. That is true. The measure of an obtuse angle it is less than 90 degree. It is false. The measure of a reflex angle greater than 180 degree it is true. The measure of one complete revolution is 360 degree. It is true. And measure of angle A is equal to 53, measure of angle B equal to 35. Then measure of angle A is greater than measure of angle B, that is true. Write down the measures of some acute angles. You can give 30, 45 and 60. Some obtuse angles are 95, 100 and 120 degree. Next one, measure the angles given below using the protractor and write down the measures. And by using the protractor you can find it like the first A part is of measure 45 degree and B part is of measure 120 degree and C part is 90 degree. Then in the D part this angle is 60 degree, this angle is 90 degree and the next angle is 130 degree. Okay, next question, question number 4. Which angle has a large measure? First estimate and then measure. So you can just give an estimation like B is larger. Now you can measure it like a measure of angle A is equal to okay, you can use the protractor in order to measure it, and measure of angle A is equal to 40 degree and measure of angle B is equal to 68 degree. Okay, 68 degree. So it is clear that angle B is greater than angle A. Sixth question, from these two angles which has larger measure? Estimate and then confirm by measuring them. Here we have two angles and by the observation you can see that the second angle is the bigger and first one is smaller than the second one. And by measure you can see that estimate and then confirm by measuring them. Through measurement we can see that the first angle is of 45 degree and the second angle is of 55 degree. Next, seventh one, fill in the blanks with acute, obtuse, right or straight. An angle whose measure is less than that of a right angle is acute angle. Less than right angle is acute angle. An angle whose measure is greater than that of a right angle is obtuse angle. Next one, an angle whose measure is the sum of the measures of two right angles. It is straight. 90 plus 90, 180 degree, that is straight. Next one, when the sum of the measures of two angles is that of a right angle, then each one of them is yes, acute angle. Okay, acute angle plus acute angle, you will get a right angle. You can give like 30 plus 60 equal to 90 degree, 45 plus 45 equal to 90 degree. These are the examples. When the sum of the measures of two angles is that of a straight angle and if one of them is acute, then the other should be obtuse. Okay, obtuse plus acute is equal to 180, like 30 degree plus 150 degree is 180 degree. Find the measures using protractor. And simply you can see that it is then find the actual measure of the protractor. At first you can give a random number and then by protractor measurement. 40 degree, 130 degree, 65 degree and 135 degree are the actual measures of this given angles. Find the angle measure between the hands of the clock in each figure. So the first one is 90 degree, 9 a.m. Second one is 30 degree because we have a 90 over there and the 3 partition will give you 90 by 3, that is 30 degree. And the last one, 180 degree, it is a straight angle for the 6 p.m. Next one, investigate. In the given figure, the angle measures 30 degree. Look at the same figure through a magnifying glass. Does the angle becomes larger? Does the size of the angle change? The measure of the angle is 30 degree. Hence, by looking through a magnifying glass, it may be getting larger, but there will not be any change in the angle. It will be 30 degree itself. Measure and classify each angle. Angle AOB is 40 degree and it is acute. Angle AOC is 125, it is obtuse. Angle BOC is 85 degree, it is acute. Angle DOC is 95 degree, it is obtuse. Angle DOA is 140, it is obtuse. Angle DOB is 180 degree, it is straight. Thank you all for watching the video. Please be stay tuned for the next part.